Good evening, YouTube. We're out here in the sled shed and it's 2 o'clock in the morning. And I'm going to show you my latest project here before it heads off to Canada. What we got here is a 1978 440 Liquifire. And I just finished it up tonight, put the graphics on it. Fantastic graphics I have. Got a local graphic maker doing these, and he is doing one bang up job. I'm going to show you a little bit here, walk around. What I did with this sled, pretty much, as you can see, it's got a brand new jet black paint. I did not completely strip this sled down. The track did stay on. I did put new slides, Heliflex slides on it. Adjusted the track a little bit, but it's got a good solid Liquifire cleated track on it. The skis, all I basically had to do was put new wear bars on them. Of course, it's got a brand new windshield. Walk around here. It's got the new bumper bar stripe on it. These 78s are pretty unique. They have a fairly low build number. They did change the hood scoop here in 78. I think it's unique to this year. I think that was the only year they did it. So they are a little more difficult to find parts for if some of this stuff is broke. I know I was working on another 78 just like this, and the spindles are different size and the cyclones, and they did lighten up a lot of the items on it. They were getting a lot of complaints that the sleds were too heavy, so they started lightening up some of the components on the sled. So a lot of it doesn't interchange with the 76s. You'll see. This does have the original tach and speedometer on it. It's got 1,800 miles. It's got the original coolant, which is pretty unusual because most of those are broke. This one does have the original one. Has a very nice gas door here. I did have to put a new seat cover on it. Those are even a little bit unique to them. I had to have my seat cover maker do some measurements to make sure this was going to fit. It's got the nice cyclone snow flap on it. It's just a super sled. Whoever ends up with this in Canada is going to enjoy it. We'll probably do a startup here for you. I won't run it too long because it gets so smoky in here, but we're going to open it up here. It does have a new gas cap, keychain here. We're going to open it up. Okay, here's the engine compartment. It's got the Coretz 440. I call them the flathead motor of the John Deere sleds. Pretty unique engine. It's got the dual carbs. Of course, that hull had to be cleaned. I did flip the motor and put in new crank seals, all new blue gas lines. Pretty much generally cleaned up. The engine was removed. The engine compartment was cleaned out, detailed. It's funny because they never painted the inside of the engine compartment, so I didn't paint it. That's just the way it was. But come around here. The 78s, they got the little radiator up here top for the marginal snow conditions, and then you got the tunnel coolers down inside the tunnel. They even have a unusual long muffler on them. They put a splice in them right here, so they made them longer for these. But we'll probably do the startup on it here for you so you can hear these run. Pretty unique. This one might have the idle setup just a touch high, but depends where it exactly ends up location. They'll have to do some tweaking on it. But she's a great starter. I mean, when I put the engine back in and did all the connections, 2 pulls and this sled was running, so that's pretty good. I know the guy I bought it from said it had sat in his shed for at least 10 years. So and he bought it from a John Deere dealer in Burke, South Dakota. So I would have been the second owner. So the next owner will be 3. So that's pretty unusual for a sled of this age, 78. But just wanted to give you a little idea what I got going on here. I'm going to be bringing in a 340 Cyclone tomorrow, which is all done. I just need to put the graphics on it. And then I have a 1978 twin to this one that I'm working on. I've got it about half done. Then I have a 440 Cyclone that I have to drop the motor back in and get that finished up in decals. And then I have a 1980 Liquifire that I was having some trouble with it, so I ordered a complete gasket kit for him. So I'm going to pull the engine again and take it all apart and put all new gaskets in it. So that should be quite a runner too. Those 80s were quite a sled. But thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video.